He told a woman on a dating show that her first meal would be lettuce and croutons. And when someone threw money in his face and called him broke, he picked up every bill and thanked her for the tip. This is Charleston White, the internet's most unfiltered personality. And these are his funniest streaming moments. The Charleston White and Bandman Kevo saga has been one of the funniest ongoing beefs in internet history. For years, Charleston had been roasting Kevo's body, calling him bad built and questioning why he was wearing designer clothes that didn't fit his frame. So when Kevo announced he'd gotten not just one BBL, but another one, plus height extension surgery that supposedly made him 6 feet 8 inches tall, Charleston had to respond. After all, in his mind, this was all because of him.
Bandman Kevo, enough is enough. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and let you tell these people you standing no mother 6'8", weigh your thighs and your hips. Man, ain't nowhere in the world.
Charleston was doing the math in his head, and the numbers weren't adding up. He was looking at Kevo's proportions, analyzing the thigh-to-hip ratio, and coming to the conclusion that something was off. But Charleston wasn't just here to doubt the measurements.
Listen, man, you lying. You ain't no mother say. And anyway, why would you want to go do that when you can blow up your...
In previous interviews, Charleston had openly bragged about being the catalyst behind Kevo's entire transformation. He genuinely believed that his years of roasting Kevo's physique had finally broken him down enough to go under the knife. And he wasn't shy about taking credit.
Yeah, I knew he was bad built. I'm the one told him he was bad built. I'm the one helped. I was the inspiration for Bandman Kevo to get the booty butt lift on his belly.
The booty butt lift on his belly became an instant quotable. Charleston had created his own terminology for Kevo's procedures, and the internet ran with it. Comment sections were flooded with people pointing out how being 6'8" with size 9 shoes makes zero anatomical sense, with Charleston leading the charge on that analysis.
Them Gucci's and Balenciaga clothes is made for a slim nigga like me. Yeah, he knew he had to go get him one of them little bitty bodies.
The whole situation became a running joke that lasted for months. Every time Kevo posted a picture, people would tag Charleston asking for his analysis. Whether the roasts actually motivated Kevo or it was all coincidental timing, Charleston positioned himself as the ultimate body transformation motivator, whether his targets wanted his help or not. Taking credit for another man's BBL is insane, but when Charleston appeared on 20 vs. 1 and a contestant asked what he'd feed her on a first date, his answer became one of the most savage moments in dating show history. Charleston White's appearance on 20 vs. 1 with Lil Woody gave us some of the most unfiltered moments in dating show history. The roasts were flying, eliminations were happening left and right, and Charleston was holding nothing back. When a curvier contestant stepped forward in a vibrant dress, she made the mistake of asking Charleston what he would feed her on a first date. Most people would answer with something romantic, maybe a nice dinner, some wine, a fancy restaurant. Charleston had other ideas.
One question.
Yeah.
My question to you guys is...
I ain't answering no question.
Ooh. Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
The woman's face said it all. She wasn't expecting that answer. But she wasn't about to back down either. She came right back at Charleston, demanding to know what kind of salad he was talking about. That's when Charleston got specific with his nutritional recommendations.
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in
It
it?
ain't gonna have no just all lettuce. Lettuce with croutons, from wherever that
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
And I was riding with you that one good eye.
with you, baby. Come on.
Woody was losing it in the background, barely able to keep himself together. The whole exchange had turned into a debate about diet, genetics, and family eating habits. The contestant wasn't backing down, matching Charleston's energy word for word. But Charleston had already started connecting dots between her body type and her entire family tree.
Lettuce and croutons and water.
And I can't believe you acting like that because your auntie is a big girl.
With one of Gucci,
and your cousin.
With one of Gucci Man woman tees.
The audience erupted. Charleston had turned a simple dating show question into a full comedy routine about generational eating habits, body types, and the futility of fighting genetics. It was brutal, it was hilarious, and it became one of the most quoted 20 versus 1 moments of all time. Prescribing salad and croutons on a dating show is wild, but when someone asked Charleston if he'd take dinner with Jay-Z over $500,000, his answer shut down the entire wisdom over wealth debate forever. There's a question that's been floating around social media for years, and it's sparked more debates than almost any other hypothetical out there. Would you take $500,000 in cold, hard cash? Or would you give that up for a private dinner with Jay-Z? The people who choose dinner argue that the connections, business advice, and networking opportunities you'd get from sitting down with a self-made billionaire are worth way more than $500,000. They say the right conversation could change your whole life trajectory. But Charleston White? He didn't need a single second to think about his answer. When someone asked him this question during an interview, he made his position crystal clear.
Would you take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
Man, give me $500,000.
Zero hesitation. No philosophical debate about the value of mentorship versus immediate capital. Charleston didn't care about picking Jay-Z's brain on business strategy or learning how he built Rockefeller from the ground up. He wanted that check. But what really made this moment legendary was when the interviewer tried to explain that some people would actually choose the dinner option. Charleston had thoughts about those people too.
Who want to take a sit down with Jay-Z over $500,000?
You'd be surprised.
It's some people say they want to sit on his lap then.
The imagery Charleston painted right there had people rolling. He wasn't just disagreeing with the dinner crowd. He was mocking the entire idea of idolizing celebrities to the point where you'd pass up life-changing money just to share a meal. And he wasn't finished breaking down exactly how he saw those people.
Yeah, they want to jump on his lap and talk to him like he's Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus comparison absolutely destroyed the internet. Charleston basically called out everyone who treats successful people like magical figures who can grant wishes instead of regular humans who caught some breaks. And here's the thing that made this even funnier. Jay-Z himself eventually addressed this same hypothetical in a CBS interview. And guess what? He pretty much agreed with Charleston. He told people to take the money and just buy his albums if they wanted his advice. Charleston was out here being validated by the man himself, and he didn't even know it at the time. Turning down dinner with billionaires for cash is one thing, but when a woman on 20 vs. 1 threw money in Charleston's face and called him broke, his reaction became the greatest finesse moment in internet history. Still on 20 vs. 1, Charleston found himself face to face with a contestant who had Nicaraguan and Saudi Arabian heritage. The moment she stepped forward, Charleston zeroed in on one specific detail: her eyelashes. What started as a simple observation was about to turn into absolute chaos.
Hi.
Hi. Tribe you from?
My mom is Nicaraguan, my dad is Saudi Arabian and Eritrean.
I knew it was something. Why you got them eyelashes like that?
The woman tried to defend her lashes, explaining they were festive and on theme. But Charleston wasn't buying it. He said they looked like something else entirely. And that's when the energy in the room completely shifted.
It's Christmassy. Look,
Hey, what?
they're Christmassy.
No.
The woman had heard enough. She reached into her purse, pulled out cash, and did something that would break the internet.
Bro.
Man, she lying to me. I take tips. Man, I take tips like a mother. She lying to me. Man, she...
Instead of getting offended, Charleston did the most Charleston White thing possible. He picked up every single bill off the floor, thanked her for the donation, and announced he was about to spend it on someone else. He turned an insult into a payday without missing a beat.
Yeah, no, them eyelashes got me, man. I thought it was spiders or something, man. Them eyelashes got me. I couldn't really see them eyes. Man, she hiding them eyes, man.
The woman stormed off, but Charleston was counting his cash with a smile on his face. He just flipped a diss into a tip and thanked her for it. The clips spread everywhere, with fans praising his ability to turn any situation into a win. Finessing money from angry women is legendary. But when Charleston started talking about what he would do if he could get cosmetic surgery, The conversation went somewhere nobody was prepared for. Bandman Kevo had been dominating headlines for weeks after revealing he'd gotten a BBL, a tummy tuck, and even height extension surgery. The Chicago rapper was open about spending tens of thousands on cosmetic procedures, and the internet was completely divided. Some people praised his confidence, while others roasted him relentlessly. When the topic came up during Charleston's interview on Say Cheese TV, the host expected the usual jokes. What he got instead was Charleston mapping out his own hypothetical enhancement plan with terrifying specificity.
He wasted his money. Yeah, I would have pumped that fat into that. Yeah, they say you can have a transplant. I'm gonna pump them that 6-pack. Yeah, I'm gonna put 12 inches on that.
The room went completely silent. Charleston wasn't joking. He had clearly thought about this before, and he was ready to share every single detail of his theoretical procedure. The host didn't even know how to respond, but Charleston kept going, explaining exactly what modifications he would prioritize if surgery was on the table.
Only thing I want is a larger. That's it. Yeah. If I can get the guys, I would be all right. But I don't want this. I want the 6-pack in the muscle.
Charleston was being completely serious. He wasn't interested in abs or muscles. He had very specific priorities, and he wasn't embarrassed to share them with the world. But then the conversation took a philosophical turn that nobody expected. Charleston started questioning what happened to traditional masculinity and growing old gracefully.
What happened to the man that when he go bald, he just go bald? George Jefferson. Remember how George Jefferson had bald spot right there? He didn't try to go nowhere. What happened to the man where when he get a belly, he just a big beer belly?
The George Jefferson reference sent people over the edge. Charleston managed to turn a conversation about Bandman Kevo's surgeries into a meditation on male vanity, societal pressure, and classic sitcom hairlines, all while maintaining that if he was getting work done, he knew exactly where the fat would be going.
I think now men are trying to keep up with the women. And what I mean by that is you see 35-year-old, 40-year-old women getting the BBLs now. They're getting all this and the men don't want to be left behind.
Next thing you know, they gonna want to be penetrated like a woman. Yeah, next thing you know, men gonna want to know what it feel like to be penetrated.
Discussing hypothetical surgeries is wild, but when a YouTuber told Charleston he was permanently banned from an entire US state, his response had the whole internet in tears. Charleston White has said enough controversial things online to have enemies in pretty much every corner of the country. He's gone at California gangs, Chicago drill rappers, Atlanta artists. You name it, he's probably had beef with someone from there. But nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, expected the smoke to come from the last frontier. During one of his regular Instagram live sessions, popular YouTuber Gideon decided to pop in and deliver a message that caught Charleston completely off guard. Gideon, known for his wild pranks and collaborations with creators like KSI, had something very specific to tell Charleston.
Banned from Alaska, man. You banned. Alaska. Up north. Don't step foot in Alaska, man.
The way Charleston leaned back when he heard Alaska was absolutely priceless. You could see his brain trying to process what he just heard. Alaska. Of all 50 states, of all the places he's made enemies, somebody was coming at him from Alaska? The confusion on his face was genuine, and Gideon kept pressing, making it clear this wasn't a joke. Charleston needed answers.
You was in the military. I didn't even know they had me. Oh, okay, buddy, no problem. Yeah. They say they didn't even know they had black people in Alaska. Man,
I'm up here.
Gideon wasn't backing down, warning Charleston repeatedly about what would happen if he ever set foot in the state. He was playing his role perfectly, treating this like the most serious threat Charleston had ever received. But instead of getting defensive or escalating the situation, Charleston did what Charleston does best. He flipped the entire thing into a comedy roast of the state itself.
Listen, I like for my nuts to hang, so you ain't got to worry about me coming to Alaska, my guy. You don't have to be so aggressive. You just had said one time, I won't come. You don't worry about it.
Charleston turned what could have been confrontational into pure comedy. He wasn't scared. He just genuinely didn't want to freeze. But he wasn't done there. Once he got going on Alaska, he started breaking down every reason why the state was irrelevant to him. And the roast got more intense by the second.
And then it's dark 6 months out the year. Straight to y'all depressed in a up that 6 months. Oh man, you ain't got to worry about me. Stay on up there.
The clip absolutely exploded across social media, racking up millions of views and thousands of comments from people who couldn't believe what they were watching. Gedeon came in trying to troll, but Charleston ended up roasting the entire state of Alaska for almost 3 minutes straight. Getting banned from states is wild. But when Charleston declared his actual life mission was to become the hip-hop police and lock up 100 rappers, nobody knew whether to laugh or take him seriously. Charleston White has never been shy about the fact that he's willing to work with law enforcement. He's openly called himself a snitch, said he'd testify against anyone, and made it clear that street codes mean nothing to him anymore. But in a 2021 interview with Say Cheese TV, he took things to a level that absolutely nobody saw coming. The conversation started when the host brought up rapper Brick Baby, who had allegedly put a $10,000 bounty on Charleston's head and was supposedly in Texas looking for him. Most people would be worried about a target on their back. Charleston? He was excited to share what he'd been up to.
White. So what we did was we made another call to the authorities, the local sheriff's department. And so had he and I saw each other, I had the legal grounds to defend myself. He's already threatened my life by trying to pay to have me killed.
Charleston was documenting every threat, building a legal case while Brick Baby thought he was being intimidating. But then Charleston started reading actual communications from law enforcement on camera, showing everyone that he wasn't just talking, he had real relationships with the police.
I mean, shout out to the gang unit division. The first thing I got was, we've already tracked where he's staying at already.
Charleston was reading law enforcement's assessment of a rapper like it was a Yelp review. The host was visibly shocked, but Charleston was just getting warmed up. That's when he dropped the declaration that made this interview go down in internet history.
It's a new day in town. I'm the new hip-hop police, and I'm trying hard to put, at least before I die, homie, to put at least 100 rappers in jail.
100 rappers. That's the quota. Charleston laid out his life goal like he was presenting a business plan to investors. He had metrics, he had targets, and he had the enthusiasm of someone who genuinely loves their job.
That's my ultimate goal. I got a quota I'm trying to meet. 100 rappers. Signed, unsigned, known or unknown. I just want to rap.
Didn't you just put somebody in jail not too long ago?
Quick flip Vino. We got 6 warrants on Flo Malcolm.
Charleston was running through his accomplishments like he was reading off a sales report at a quarterly meeting. The irony of a former gang member now proudly calling himself the hip-hop police was not lost on the internet. Declaring yourself the hip-hop police is insane. But when Charleston got into a feud with Asian Crips and started making King Kong comparisons about himself, the rant broke every boundary the internet thought existed. Charleston White's feuds have taken him to some absolutely wild places, but the beef with China Mac and members of the Asian American hip-hop community produced one of the most unhinged rants in streaming history. After Charleston made some comments that drew backlash, a group of Asian Crips from California made a response video calling him out. Instead of apologizing or backing down, Charleston went on Say Cheese TV and delivered a response that mixed cultural commentary with the most outrageous self-mythologizing anyone had ever witnessed.
So whatever they think they grew up with, they are not us. That video is a bunch of Chinese, whatever the they are, Asian, playing black, right?
Charleston was already heated, but he was just getting started. The host tried to provide some context about the response video, but Charleston wasn't interested in diplomacy. He had something very specific he wanted to say.
Don't have big Chinese men don't have they can't never be no. They can't talk how I talk because my bigger than a Mexican man. My bigger than a Chinese man. I can go to China and I'm King Kong, big as my is.
The King Kong comparison absolutely shattered the internet. Charleston wasn't just defending himself. He was creating an entire mythology about his own anatomy and how it would translate on an international scale.
So big, they won't even give us no aid. No black man, no long. When we go to the Asian massage parlor, they got to try to go get the Honduran from up under the bed.
Charleston had somehow turned an internet beef into a lecture on international massage parlor regulations and anatomical restrictions. The absurdity was off every chart.
Stand next to me with your pants down and my pants down and look me in my eye, and I know why you inferior to me.
The clip became one of the most shared Charleston White moments of all time. Nobody else in the streaming world would ever say something like this with such complete confidence. International anatomy comparisons are wild, but nothing could prepare the internet for what happened when someone asked Charleston if he was still cheating on his wife, while his wife was sitting right there. There are certain questions that every married man knows to avoid. The "Are you cheating?" question sits at the very top of that list, right next to "Does this make me look fat?" and "What are you thinking about?" Most men would deflect, change the subject, laugh it off, or simply pretend they didn't hear it. Not Charleston White. During one of his live streams, someone in the chat asked if he was still cheating on his wife. His wife was sitting right there in the room, and Charleston decided to answer honestly.
Still cheating on your wife? Baby, somebody want to know, am I still cheating on you? you hear that number laugh? Well, we happily married. Stay out, I married.
You could hear his wife laughing in the background. Most people thought he was about to deny everything, or at least dodge the question. But Charleston was just getting warmed up.
You hear my wife laugh like when I asked her that question. Yeah, I'm still cheating. I'll get out my business. Yeah, I'm still cheating. Hey, go keep cheating. No matter how much kind of think I am.
The clip exploded immediately. Millions of views poured in from people who couldn't believe he just admitted that on camera, with his wife in the room laughing about it. But Charleston wasn't done.
I got all the guys in the world. You think I'm just gonna stop cheating? Yeah, I'm still cheating. I don't you. Yeah, you try to get in trouble for still cheating like a.
Then Charleston dropped the justification that had fans completely losing their minds.
She know when she married me, I was a low down dirty rotten. I'm just supposed to stop being a low down dirty. We got married. Don't work like that. To grow into that, I got to grow out of that. I've been dirty all my life. I got to grow out of that. Okay, give me some time.
Give me some time. The man literally asked for patience on his personal growth journey, away from cheating. Fans didn't know whether to laugh, be shocked, or feel sorry for his wife, so they did all three at once.